asking me.
But you know, there was a pretty big leak out this week.
Oh, yeah.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
There was I guess a trailer, and it looked like it was. So I don't know if the leak that I saw
Yeah.
was the only leak, but it was like somebody recording
Recording a
off
trailer.
of a screen, that they were watching or
Yeah.
whatever, the trailer for it.
Yeah.
So you saw that.
I saw excuse me. So I was trying to find this for a minute because it kept getting pulled and down.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, it must be real. All right.
You're right.
It was hard enough to find the damn thing.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people that were like talking about it on YouTube and stuff like that. Were showing like videos of it, so we probably will not be showing anything on this one. But they were showing like small clips of it, and then it was just getting stricken, like right off bat.
Yeah, so I was seeing that a lot, and when I find the video, it reminded me of in high school when I was, when you bought a little bootleg movie and there was someone recording it in the theater.
Yeah, exactly like that.
So the quality was really
where
good.
somebody gets up and walks right across the screen.
Yeah, so the quality was pretty bad, but it gave me hope. Re-sparked that idea that this game's coming out.
Yeah,
we don't know when.
Mm-hmm.
But we do know it is. I mean, hopefully this is proof that it's still coming out.
Yeah,
what I mean?
I mean, they got a guy walking around a lot of little places. You know what I mean? So they got
and
some
it did
maps
look
and
good.
stuff.
It sounded good. It looked high quality.
So let me ask you, looking at it, right? Did it look any different from Dark Souls?
Yeah.
In what ways?
I would say like the tone, like it looked a little more light.
Look brighter.
It looked brighter.
Okay.
It looked brighter.
But that's like the desert level in Demon Souls.
Okay. It looked brighter, but I mean it's in a fantasy setting, so it's. I would say there's gonna
Dark
be
Souls
some.
is in a family.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Also.
Sorry, they're both in the fantasy setting, so
Right.
you're gonna see resemblances there. But it looked like the tone was like lighter, more bright and.
So it definitely, watching the video or whatever and listening to the narration going on in the video, it definitely seemed as if it was a bit more lighthearted, or that there was a bit more humor in it.
Okay.
It kind of reminded me of like
Don't say Fable. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say as if like it would be like a Fable trailer
okay.
or something like that. Not that the game reminds me of Fable, but like
you.
a Fable-ish type of trailer, or like like where they do like where they just try to crack jokes during a trailer or something like that. It seemed as if it had that type of feeling. So I'm interested to see where they're gonna take it, but I mean, just that little clip, does that seem like anything that George R. R. Martin would have anything to do with?
I mean, we didn't really see much, so it's hard to say.
Right.
And so to answer your question, no. I mean, I didn't see any of his. I mean, I'm not a super big I didn't read the books of Game of Thrones or anything, so what I'm saying doesn't hold much weight. But it seems like anyone could have created that. Like I didn't really see his little flair on it.
I would have hoped that if there was something that was leaked, that it would have been
story
almost in a feeling of like epicness. You know what I mean? Because that's what I would put behind George R. R. Martin's name. You know what I mean? Is epic stuff. So like it just seemed like it was kind of like a nonchalant trailer, and that might be the reason why it's something we've never seen before. Because it's something that they didn't want to put out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe they were just trying it out and they didn't like the way it turned out or something. Or they're still working on it. But it just I didn't get a sense of like, action impactful, music, like a battle is about to happen, or there's like an awe moment or something like that, in it. But I mean, like, again, it's just a leak.
Yeah.
But you would think that things like that would just be all throughout, the game. If
true.
George R. R. Martin has something to do with it.
Yeah. That's true.
Because I mean, every moment is intense in Dark Souls, for the most part. So there's not too much like stuff or whatever, or too much lighthearted stuff in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So you would think it would just be like, Dark Souls with like George R. R. Martin to increase its intensity and, its epicness.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and we don't know how old this trailer is, like you're saying.
Yeah.
This could be a year old. This could be because like we saw someone record it, like it was hard to gauge, you know, the craftsmanship of it, in regards to like the graphics. So we don't know how old this thing is. It could be a canned. Maybe this was coming at some event at some point, and they're like, we got bad reception from it, or, you know, maybe George R. Martin had nothing to do with that. You know, they're like, all right, maybe we need to get something a little more. I don't know, but I think there's probably a reason why we never saw it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was cool seeing it, despite any flaws in it. It was still awesome seeing it.
Yeah, and just to know that it's like even
still exists.
Yeah, I figured that it would exist, but just knowing that there's some stuff that they've been doing, that it's got quite a bit.
They don't really talk about it much. Like, we don't hear much about it. It's not at any of these events.
Yeah.
So I mean, it exists, but like
it's kind of like Dark Souls though. Like Dark Souls, you don't really hear much about it until like it's gonna release. For the most part, like I don't think I see like too many leaks about a new Dark Souls game or whatever. It's like a couple of things that it's in works, but then it's like boom, you get a trailer, and then it's like boom, you get another trailer, and then boom, you get a release date or something like that.
That's true.
So when you see it, you know what I mean. It's when you hear about it, it's getting created. I don't think From Software has yet to scrap a game that they've announced that they were making.
Yeah, that's true.
But
hey, at least
first for everything.
At least this got people excited. It got me excited.
Yeah,
I know it got you kind of excited too.
Yeah. I was pumped for it.
And it's fun just going online, reading what people got to say about it. Anytime something leaks, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Just the whole notion of it leaking and everyone just going crazy about it. And then, like you said, people are getting, flagged. People's videos were getting pulled down, so you're like, oh, it must be real.
Yeah.
It adds to the validity of the trailer. So it was kind of funny. Just watching this whole everything go down. But I hope it releases sometime this year. But if it doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised. But we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And honestly, I could give a shit if it was like, playing just like a Dark Souls or whatever. Like if you give me a new storyline or some new gameplay, like I'm all for it. Like, Dark Souls is a great game. So
for sure.
All you can do is just keep expounding on the world and whatnot. But the way the character design looked, it looked just like as if it was a Dark Souls character. And I wouldn't even be surprised if that leak, it wasn't even really from Elden Ring. It was like some old Dark Souls footage chopped up or some shit like that, Yeah. But some Demon Souls DLC would be kind of cool if they had some for the PS5.
I still haven't fired that bad boy up because I know once I play it, I'm gonna be locked in it for a little bit.
Well, it's nice to play it because you can kind of I think Ray was saying that it seems a lot easier now than I recall. So I've been able to pretty much coast through the map sections and then get to the boss and then just go and attack the boss and then defeat the boss and then move on.
Yeah.
And so like I've pretty much been able to just sit down, play till I get to a boss, kill the boss, and then I'll stop it and then come back and then do another world and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing for the most part.
I'm definitely gonna fire it up here shortly. I've just been playing random games, trying to see how they compare to PC or PS4 at this point.
Right.
That Final Fantasy VII remake, I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
But I need to play Demon Souls. I need to play Demon Souls and Miles Morales. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because those are the two games that are probably going to be my number 1 and 2, probably for the system right now. I already know they are going to be.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to set the bar. I'm getting all these other games out of the way real quick, trying to see them. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to play the 2 games that I've been waiting to play. So
I love you, me.